excited, Cam, about already, of course, 2020. And I checked out the rankings at number 3. It's very early, but number 3 in the nation for next year.
Yeah, and, you know, Miami has had a penchant to do that over the last couple of years, have a really great recruiting class for the next cycle, you know, kind of thing. Even going back to when Al Golden was coach, and then you have some attrition there. This has been kind of the standard operating procedure for the better part of a decade, to be perfectly honest. So, you know, hopefully Miami is able to use this momentum, use this new energy from Manny Diaz and the coaching staff, you know, this hashtag TNM, the new Miami brand that they're pushing out there. Hopefully that's a thing that will be able to, you know, help get entice recruits to come and stay. And then obviously, you know, winning games. I mean, like I said, it was number 9 in the 9 installments of the recruiting rules, but it matters so much because it's proof of concept. If you cannot win, you know, then you're not going to really get top end players in bulk like that. But yeah, Miami, you know, is in a good spot. Even this past weekend got 5 commits from Junior Day on Sunday. 3 of them are 2020 commits. Don Chaney Jr., who's a running back from Miami Belen Jesuit School, who is like super good. I mean, he's 5'11", 195. His dad is like 6'3", so he could even grow to be 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". And Chaney Jr. is a beast. He was a star for Belen as a freshman in high school. He was a legendary Optimist player at the middle school, Optimist level, things like that. So he just committed, and that's a big get. He's been the number 1 running back on Miami's board for 2020 for 3 years now. And to get him to finally pop, that's a big thing. So keeping him committed would be great. Joining him in committing this last weekend was Ladarius Tennyson from Rockledge, who's 5'9", 193 pounds. He's built in the Jaquan Johnson mold. He played both ways, or plays both ways in high school, but Miami is recruiting him as a safety. And the first play of his highlight reel, the opposing team kind of ran a running back screen to the side. And Tennyson just destroys this kid. I mean, like, he's 20 yards away and he comes down and puts his shoulder in his midsection. And I mean, just the kid crumbles. Like, it's impressive. So, yeah, you know, having him commit this past weekend also was a 2020 player. Additionally, on top of that, Jaden Francois, who tied a Miami-Dade County record with 12 interceptions last year for Homestead South Dade. I think he had like 8 games in a row with the interception. First team all day, first or second team all state, I want to say. He was committed to Miami in July. He and his teammate decommitted in December, and then Jaden Francois recommitted at Junior Day. So yeah, you know, even just getting momentum going for 2020 recently. You know, there are 9 commits in that group already. 3 defensive linemen, one of them might decommit, I've heard, but we'll see. 2 wide receivers, a tight end from Naples, Dominic Mammarelli, who's a beast. He's like 6'4", 235. I think he was that big as like a high school sophomore. So, I mean, just last year, but still, that's a big kid. But yeah, Miami's in a good spot for 2020. So, you know, obviously pushing for a couple other guys. You know, Carson Beck, 4-star recruit from Jacksonville, Mandarin High School. They won the 8A state championship. They blew, or 7A, they blew out whoever they played. Was that Aquinas? I think they blew out Aquinas. It was somebody. He put on a show in the state championship game. He was committed to Alabama, but he decommitted. And, you know, Alabama's old quarterback's coach, is our quarterback coach, offensive coordinator now. So it's going to be a Miami and Florida battle for him because he visited both of them last weekend before decommitting from Alabama. But he's a premium player that Miami's chasing. And obviously getting a Carson Beck would be huge for the 2020 recruiting class. But there's plenty of guys around. I haven't dug super deep into the 2020 class just because, you know, today is 2019's signing day. But I will definitely dig further into that. But yeah, the foundation is already there for a really, really great class for Miami. I think that, and the staff has already tweeted out, they said, look, 2019's in the book. The director of recruiting, Matt Doherty, he said, we're not expecting any more high school recruits to sign this year. So you know what that means? We're looking forward. So we're coming after you. They've already put out the graphics. They've already said, look, we can visit your schools. We can offer you scholarships. We can evaluate you. We're turning our focus to 2020 right now. So those people in the comments section who are watching right now talking about, hey, you know, Miami's in a good spot. Yes, They are. The staff is energized. The staff is going to push that. There are obviously hurdles to be cleared, like winning games, like proving and demonstrating the offense being developing, having guys drafted into the league, all of those kind of things. But as it stands right now, Miami is in a good spot for 2020, so they just got to push forward.
159 on the line. Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. Cam Underwood, State of the U, of course, our staple guest here. And I guess that's not even a good description. Cam is the analyst for Miami football that joins us on a regular basis. We got Vike 2004, J Love T, Big Poppy JT among the 167 on the line. Cam's the best commentator. Cam's the bomb. Man, I'm going to stop right there. Cam, you're going to have a huge head if I continue to
gang.
run down these comments.